Am I there? Hi, everybody. Can anybody see me and hear me? This is my Facebook Live debut. I hope you're hearing me. Looks like some people are coming on. Hi, everybody. I'm missing all of you. Gonna give some time for everybody to get on. Been waiting for this all day. A little nervous about it all day. Excited that we're here together. Sort of. I'm looking forward to reading a book. I hope. Hi, Aiden. Hi, everybody. Hi, Lee. Una. Oh, I'm so glad you're all here. Anybody else want to shout out? Hi, Samara. I did it. Well, hi, Arbel. I'm going to get started pretty soon. Hi, Eliza. Oh, Ariel, how you doing? Hi, Hannah and Jacob. Hi, Julian. This is fun. Yay! Hi, Bex. Lily, hi. Hi, Talia. Great to see you and hear from you. This is pretty cool, especially since I'm on. I did it. I'll get started. I'm hoping this is a good time for people. We wanted to try to spread it out a little bit and do some things in the morning and something in the afternoon. So here we are. I hope you're all faring well and finding ways to navigate. Hi, hi, Liz. This is great, great, great. Hi, Abby. Okay, well, today I'm going to be reading the book Caps for Sale. It's one of my favorites, but stick around. I'm glad that you're all on the older side because stick around for the end. I have some fun activities to tell you about that you can do about caps. But think about it. There's caps that are on your head and there's other kinds of caps. See if you can think what they might be. Are we ready? Caps for Sale by Esfir Slobodkina. Here's the guy. Do I look like him with the caps on my head? Here he is. Once there was a peddler who sold caps, but he was not like an ordinary peddler carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on his head. First, he had on his own green cap, then a bunch of gray caps, then some blue caps, and on the very top, a bunch of red caps. He walked up and down the streets, holding himself very straight so as not to upset his caps and have them fall. As he went along, he called, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up the street, he walked down the street. And join me, because the whole time he was walking, he said, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." Nobody wanted any caps that morning, not even a red one. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch because nobody bought his caps. So he said, "I think I'll go for a walk in the country." Have you guys been outside walking around in the woods? So he walked out of town slowly, slowly, so as not to upset his caps. He walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree. "That's a nicer place to rest," said he, and he sat down very slowly under the tree, and he leaned back a little against the tree so as not to disturb the caps on his head. He didn't want them to fall. And then he put his hand to feel first his own green cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the red caps on the very top. They were all there. So he fell to sleep, and he had a very, very long nap. That's what happens after you take a nice walk in the woods. Well, then he woke up, and he was very refreshed and rested. "Oh," he said, "oh, I feel so refreshed and rested." But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place. What happened? There was only one cap. All he felt was his own green cap. Uh-oh, where could his caps have gone? Does anybody know? He looked to the right of him. He looked to the left of him. He looked in back of him. No caps. He looked behind the tree. No caps. Where could they have gone? Then he looked up. And what do you think he saw? Anybody have a guess? Let's see. On every branch sat a monkey, and on every monkey was a gray or a brown or a blue or a red cap. Not the green one, but every other one. Those monkeys. Whoop. So the peddler looked at the monkeys, and the monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. Do you know what he said? He said, "You monkeys, you," shaking a finger at them, "you give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook their fingers back at the peddler and said, "Ee, ee, ee." Well, let me tell you how mad that made the peddler. This made the peddler really angry, so he shook both hands at them, at the monkeys, and he said, "You monkeys, you giving me back my caps." But the monkeys only copied him, and they shook both their hands back at him and said, "Ee, ee, ee." Now the peddler really got angry, and he felt so angry that he stomped his foot, and he said, "You monkeys, you better give me back my caps." But the monkeys, what do you think they did? They stamped their feet, looked back at him, and said, "Ee, ee, ee." Peddler needs to get his hats back so he gets money for lunch. But by this time, he was so angry that he stamped both his feet and said, "You monkeys, you giving me back my caps." And they stamped their both feet back at him and said, "Ee, ee, 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 ee." At last, he became so angry, that peddler, at those monkeys, that he pulled off his own cap, threw it on the ground, and began to walk away. But guess what? Something crazy happened. Each monkey copied the peddler, threw off the hats. They came, all the gray caps, all the brown caps, all the blue caps, and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree and landed on the ground. So the peddler picked up his caps, He picked up his own green cap first, then his gray caps, then his brown caps, then his blue cap, and then what comes on the top? The red caps, right on the very top. Here he is, with all his caps. And slowly, slowly, he walked back to town, calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." The end. Don't go away. Taking my caps off. So the story's over. Now, I want to tell you about something you can do with caps. You can take all your mom's caps and all your dad's caps and you can stack them on top of your head. And you can walk around your house to see if you can walk slow enough and straight enough that they don't fall off. But there's more. I have a little bit of an obsession. An obsession is when you really like to do something all the time. What is that? It's a lesson in literacy because there are, I told you in the beginning, there are these kinds of caps and there are these kinds of caps, the caps that come on bottles. And I have been collecting them for years. Why do I collect bottle caps? Well, there are a lot of things that you can do with them. Can you see? This is a small portion of my collection back here. See that? Maybe that doesn't work. Anyway, there they are. Take my word for it. My family is scared for me and my major collection of bottle caps. So, what do I want to tell you? Here's what you could do with caps. You can sort them. You could just have a great time watching a bucket or a basket fill up with caps. It's really, really fun, believe me. So you can sort them. That's pre-math. You can size them and see small, medium, large, small, big, bigger, biggest. Also pre-math skill. You can do, see if I could do this. Nope, I don't think so. Never mind. Less is more. By lining up a line of bottle caps, 4 or 5, and then 6 or 7, and figure out which line has more. Hi, Gabriel. And which line has less. Another pre-math skill. You can fill up different ones and practice volume. And one of my favorites, a very crude design. Oh, you could also pattern with them. That's really great. A great math skill. Another thing that you could do, which is just fun, is over time you could string them on twine, and you can hang them from your trees or your bedroom for decoration. It's really, really fun. If anybody needs some bottle caps, I could get their collection started. And anybody have any questions? I miss you guys very, very much. Glad that we could be together on Facebook Live. And hope that everything is going well and everybody is hanging in there, at least. I'll be back another time. And I hope this was long enough. But don't forget, bottle caps are everywhere. Be well. Bye. Sending everybody hugs. Lots of hugs. Mommies and children and babies and toddlers and daddies and teachers and everybody who's watching. Big, big hugs to everybody. Thank you for coming.